Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avadon 3. So, with the sea walls being our last remaining option for anything to do here, let's head inside. Okay, so we only get a quest marker for that one quest, but that makes sense since the Ogre quest marker is on the overworld. Well, not overworld, you know. You know what I mean. And we got some critters here, if critters is the right word. Slime stalkers, okay. Sure, why not? If it can be killed, I will kill it. And of course, enemies are really fond of their knockback abilities. I guess I would be too if I had such ample access to them. Well, I can. One step closer, and I could actually hurt at least two of them. Let's see if I can. Well, I can do this. So that's going to help a little bit. Oh, he's running away? Why is he running away? And are these things immune to poison? And why don't you... Oh, he's still ensnared. That makes sense. I'm assuming this... Yeah, this has the same radius, so... I guess we just... stand here and regenerate? Because why not? Because we can. Yes, you can damage them. And kill one. Okay, now they're coming. Strange. You can... I don't know if it's still worth it, but I guess it doesn't hurt either. I mean, this does... Yeah, more vulnerable to magical attacks. Okay. And we got haste at it as well. Guess we can... No, we cannot finish him off. Not in melee. Okay, that was easy enough. Also, I have to take a look here. Oh, actually does connect to something. You know what? I don't know, it might be misleading, but since the dragon is marked, the dragon quest is marked here, although the quest text does say that I'm supposed to thoroughly explore the entirety of the vaults. So I don't know if there's really only one specific trigger. Well, I mean there might be, you know, internally, but I am going to explore everything anyway, so doesn't really matter where I go first. Okay, knocked me right through his friend. Guess we'll do this again. Now that I know this skill exists, I've kind of fallen in love with it. Sorry, Ayali. This is gonna burn a little bit. Oh, I cannot move at all. Well, in that case, I think we just shoot this one, because why not? Yeah, this burning does not deal as much damage as I keep expecting it to. Also, ouch. I guess we'll find out if they are immune to acid. They're not. Not at all. Okay, cool. So we grab this and this fine cloak. I don't think anyone needs that anymore now. Sage's Rod, Lava Greaves, Scroll of Lightning, all the good stuff. Okay. And more of these slime creatures. I'm going to stand there, hoping that this guy will knock me into the wall, so I don't move quite so far. Do I use the shock canister? Not yet. Maybe charge weapons. Ouch. Wow, holy crap. Nathalie took a nasty hit there. Thankfully, the range is limited. And thankfully, our... almost... Well, it's going to affect 3 of them, so I think I'm okay with it. Yeah, also our or his healing aura seems to kick in more often than not, which definitely helps. I guess Ice Storm will similarly hit all but 1 of them. Seems good enough. We can attack this guy and kill it outright. Actually, Ayali's taking a lot of damage here. Okay. You know what? There's no harm in using this. And quite the opposite, in fact. Oh, well. We entirely missed the one that was not vulnerable to it. Oh crap, Nathalie is squishy. Also, we're now kind of stuck back here. Ooh. Wow, that's going to damage her even more. Ouch. Yes, you definitely need to heal her. Ayali is also poisoned or corrupted. Not anymore, though. So hopefully we can finish off this thing. Can we? Yes. This one's running away. I doubt we can reach it. Can we? Oh, okay. Can end combat. But we will not be regenerating so long as enemies are visible. Okay, Bat, please move out of our cone of vision. Oh, we are actually regenerating. Maybe because the bat was not hostile yet? I don't know. This should be good enough. Okay, sure. We can throw a shock canister. Ouch. This time it's only acid. Oh, I guess the that aura that they did was what caused corruption, as opposed to simple acid or poison. Yes, we will sanctify this ground, rather. And you will set this one ablaze, and you can not move. It's annoying, but we can do this. Dealing some damage. Not great. Maybe I should have actually waited for Rudo to use his spirit charge. Well, what we need to do now is group heal. Holy crap. I guess we... I don't know. This should still deal okay damage? Yes. Okay, I don't know. These bats are... well, they're slime bats, okay, so they... I didn't even pay attention to what exactly they were doing. Yes, we will finish off that thing. He is hasted. So I doubt that his poison mist is going to kill the slime bat, but maybe? No, not at all. And these are actually immune to poison. But only outright poison. I mean, I keep thinking that... he's still immobile. I keep thinking that poison, corruption, and acid are kind of the same category, but I guess they're not. Maybe acid and corruption might be. Poison is treated differently, that's for sure. Okay, well, that was that. Okay. Yeah, that was looking a bit spicy there at certain moments. Nathalie really is squishy. I mean, he does have the least health out of all of us, but not that much less. I guess it's really a matter of armor. Which makes perfect sense. I'm absolutely aware that I did not focus on her survivability at all. Quite the opposite. You know, as long as she deals copious amounts of damage, I'm okay with that. Oh, there's a shambling mound again. Now that I think about it, we might have seen that kind of creature before, and I think I commented on this name being familiar to, well, to people familiar with the with D&D, because there are creatures like that are very similar. There is one more shambling monstrosity waiting for you. This is the largest heap of walking, rotting vegetation you've ever seen. Yeah, I think they're actually described exactly in the same way too. So certainly not a coincidence here. You don't know if it can talk or think, but it can definitely detect you. As it starts to lumber toward you, bats dive out of the shadows above you. They circle above you, dripping globs of hissing acid onto the cave floor. That sounds pleasant. Happily, they haven't gotten close enough to detect you. Oh, have they not? Oh. Giant cave bats. Oh, wait, those are just giant cave bats. Those are not slime bats. And they're not hostile. I wonder how this works. Is he going to kick us close to them and they're going to then become hostile? Maybe? I could charge my weapons, even though I was really expecting to get kicked back, but I guess we got lucky for the time being. Spirit charge. And I guess hot coals. Oh, wait. So they just serve as an extra obstacle, I suppose, in a way. Blade lash. Okay, damage. We get sprayed with acid. Nathalie almost evaded that, but oh well. Assuming he's also immune to poison. I guess we're just attacking. Healing wasn't quite necessary. Spray acid? Or, yes. Interestingly, even though that acid seems to be his element, or its element, still didn't deal... still dealt normal damage, I would think, not reduced. Slimy Beast speeds up. Acidic slime starts to spray everywhere. Does it? I guess that was just flavor text for this special attack here. Maybe I should have actually healed. I feel that if I co-off one of these, I might be able to finish it off. Oh, I was not. Ah, damn it. Didn't pay attention to my AP. That was dumb. Okay, you could move. Thankfully, we're going to heal just to be safe. And I guess she can finish it off. Oh, she cannot. Well, we shoot it, we shock it, or miss, rather, and we burn it, and it's finally dead. Okay. It took a lot of chopping and hacking, yeah, indeed. But the monstrous mound of vegetation can no longer stay upright. It collapses. The bats fly away. The sea vaults have been cleaned out. Oh, yeah, indeed. I didn't even realize that we came full circle here. Well, not full circle, but half circle. These sea vaults have been cleaned out. These cold, wet, slimy, miserable caverns are all that are left. You're surprised that anything could stand to live here at all. Well, I don't know how much the word living applies to these slimy creatures. But I guess the bats are living beings. You can say one thing for certain. Zethron will have no interest in living here. Well, I guess, although the creatures are now dealt with. So maybe? Who knows? In combat first. Deep Fang Boots. Poison and acid resistance. That's a bit late, but I appreciate the notion. Otherwise, they are pretty okay. Unfortunately, I would be missing out on the extra strength in exchange for 5% crit chance, and I'm not sure if that is a good trade-off. Charmed Ogre statues. Wait. Oh, that was just one. Those were just statuettes. Fair enough. I mean, these can be worn by anyone. And she only has blessed sandals, actually. So I suppose we give those to her for the time being, at least. Who's this unfortunate person? We will never know. But he came all the way here with terrible equipment, so kudos. Amethysts. And it looks like, yeah, okay. This is a letter, and it geographically would make sense for that to lead to the inside of the Ogre Fortress. Now I wonder what's up here, though. Will mean a bit of a jog back, but kind of have to make sure. At first I thought this would just be a dead end, but it leads across this subterranean stream here. So there might be something more. Are we even moving? Yes, just takes a while. Actually, I'm making a quick pause here. And here we are. And what do you know? There's some ogres here. Well, there's also another ladder up, so maybe that actually leads to the ogre stronghold. Huh. Interesting. Maybe both do. These are, again, immediately hostile, so... Okay. Will they ever attack? Well, that was weird. Maybe I should have initiated combat manually. Oh, there are also infernal bats. Now we're kind of surrounded almost. I mean, it's only the one who's in our back, basically. It's fine. Should be fine. I think I want to wait before I use the shrapnel grenade. Charge weapons does increase its damage as well. Also, Rudo's spirit charge should do the same thing. Unfortunately, it's not going to affect all of them, but it should be good enough. Do I spray the extra? Do I spray the bat or the extra ogre? It's just a brute. Okay, I think this was a good choice, all things considered. Alright, that actually took care of quite a few of them. Bat died, that's good. Rudo is not looking so hot, but he can heal, and we should be able to hopefully get one of those guys off his butt. Like so. Nice crit. I can unfortunately not walk away from this ogre. Nor can I kill it with a ranged attack, but this should still be fine, actually. Ah, come on. So close. Well, we can do this. Killing two of them. That was a very timely healing aura kicking in. And we are done here? Yes. Nice. Nice, nice. Broadsword, and that's all they had on them. Okay. Lockpick. Always useful. Also, not going to neglect his level up any longer. I guess more intelligence never hurts. Except my enemies, of course. So now that I know that this is, or that I've been reminded that only the hard level for each skill, unaffected by any skill increases, is counted towards unlocking these extra effects. I am going to work towards this, I think. So at least the aura level 3 effect gets unlocked here. Also, his healing is now better. Not that that's necessarily required for the time being, because his healing seems to be good enough, or seemed to be good enough even previously to top everyone off, always. I guess it doesn't hurt either. And we're probably inside the Ogre fortress now. Some building materials. I guess that makes sense. Oh, searing razor flinger. There is a band of ogres guarding the passage ahead. These Farlander foes are infiltrating this remote region of Daram. Right now, they're expanding their base into the sea vaults. Oh, so that's what's going on. What interests you is that their camp is defended by several turrets. Ogres are far too clumsy and impatient to make this sort of machinery. They must have outside help. Okay. Ooh, this is actually kind of nasty. I wonder if they'll be coming after us if we move out of their turret range here. Be worth trying. Oh, we're not outside their range. I mean, can do this, right? So now what are they gonna do? Okay, they are coming. I guess we can do this then. Did not get hasted. That's okay. Yeah, I'll place this as far ahead as possible. And I guess I might as well shock canister this. Oh, they're actually, despite their clubs, they're actually missile fighters, ranged units, whatever. No cleave, it's okay. Should have probably used some poison cloud. Like so. Whoops. Will that affect the turret? Interestingly, yes. I'm probably being needlessly careful here too, but you know. Also, what? That pit ogre just used an earthquake-like ability? Interesting. I guess I can have her walk forward and kill that thing. Also, I would love to not walk through our own shocking ground. Oh, well. Guess I'll be attacked by those things anyway, so I might as well move as far as I possibly can. Now it seemed like I did actually deal some extra damage. Increased damage against the turret. Because 100 and something damage is certainly unusual for a ranged attack. Unless they are just more vulnerable in general. Maybe they have very low physical defense. Might also be. Well, the rest is easy. Actually, we attack this guy and we miss anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Seriously, this healing aura is so good. Of course, it's not entirely reliable, so that's inherently problematic, but it seems to go off pretty often, so definitely a very nice thing to have. Why they would leave these lovely crystals lying around like that is beyond me, but Whatevs. Huh. I really do wonder what the what that other ladder in the sea vault would have led to. Right. So we did already take care of these two guys outside here. Yes, let's pick that. Sure. You have managed to infiltrate a large and nasty encampment of ogres. Most of them are luckily out hunting. Well, we already took care of some of those hunters, I suppose. The half dozen that remain are, alas, large and bulky. What gets your attention, however, is the Tawonite in the camp. This Farlander is a tinker mage working on turrets to help these enemy invaders hold this land. When you emerge into view, the largest and most gnarled of the ogres rises and points at you.
Rah! Hand invaders, you face Jalnar. This is a good day. Tonight we eat meat stolen from Avadon. Ha ha ha!
The tinker mage looks a little embarrassed by this outburst. Is he not planning to participate in the feast, maybe? Hebius, okay. Right, so there's Jalnar, Hebius, and a healing pylon. Well, I will be able to attack him right away, but I am going to go for charged weapons first. Jalnar leaps at me. Actually, he leapt right past me. And we do this. And walk a bit forward, and then we do some of this. Okay, the snare turret, that's annoying, but it's okay. We attack that guy. Okay, we are getting damaged here, but he did not knock us back or ensnare us, which is definitely appreciated. I think I need to heal. And use some Ice Storm. Yeah, unfortunately we won't be able to attack both the healing. Maybe I should have actually prioritized the healing pylon. I didn't pay attention to how much it actually is healing each turn. But you know what? Maybe that's actually the smarter thing to do. Don't know if Hebius can actually just summon another one. In fact, I didn't realize or didn't see whether he summoned it or if the healing pylon was just there to begin with. Poison. Pylon is not poisoned, unfortunately. Okay, you can walk forward and do this. Oh, she's not reaching. Okay. Now she should be. Yes. And it's defeated. That's good. We keep attacking this guy. He's going to continue throwing stones, which doesn't deal as much damage as you would expect, maybe. You know what? Out of other options and without immediate need to heal, we can do this. Oh, that didn't even kill this one. He is poisoned though, and basically dead, so... I guess we keep focusing on this guy. Ah, so close. So close. Oh, oh. I need to heal. Okay, that one is dead. Yes, we don't have our healing group heal ability, so I think I need to sacrifice one of these to keep all of us alive. And that way we can also take that one out. Awesome. Still double striking. Nice. Well, that guy. Maybe if we walk out of his range, he will actually focus his attacks on Ayali. and Nathalie misses. That's unfortunate. Thankfully that doesn't happen very often. Sure, I guess we can heal her, since that part of the plan seems to have worked quite well. Still double striking. I like it. Oh, he left again. And we healed again. I love how he's actually called Mighty Jalnar. Yeah, I guess we keep going after him. There we go. Jalnar collapses to the ground, mortally wounded. His last moments are spent screaming defiance against you, Avadon, the Pact, and everyone he thinks has done him wrong. Including Grenra, I suppose, who sent us to deal with him in the first place. Then he dies. Things get a lot quieter. The enemy's attempts to gain a foothold in this region of Duram have been thwarted. Yay. We're not quite done, but mostly successful. Well, I'm not going to reach anyway, so let's start shooting. These guys are pretty resilient for some simple flingers. But here we go. And we got a golden runestone. Okay. So that's wait. Oh, okay, so on weapons it makes all attacks do more damage. That's fine. I'm not sure how much it increases that increases damage. Oh. Wrong character. Whoops. Tinkermage Short Blade and Titan's Gauntlets. Holy crap, 12% of melee damage. Why? Yes, please. Guess I can give those to, I don't know, maybe Khalida. Not that I'm planning to ever use her again, but, you know, we might. Or maybe, maybe I'll give those to Selena, actually. Who knows? We'll see. Tinkermage Shortblade is the same damage, gives me extra blade training and toolcraft though. Also crit chance again, hit chance, 10% hit chance. But no extra melee damage. Tough one. It does give me 2 points in blade training. So let's see. Mathematically, this would be, oh, it doesn't give me exact numbers here, unlike this one. So I only can guess. Assuming it's similar to this, 2 extra levels would increase, would equal 10% more damage, right? Plus hit chance. Maybe it's actually less effective since it gives me both hit chance and damage. But it should make up to it to some degree. And it is a weapon that is specifically tailored for Tinker Mages. Toolcraft, let's see. That actually does. Toolcraft is... Oh, this one. Oh, well, in that case, okay, never mind. That, if it increases both of these, that more than makes up for it. That's for sure. So critical hit chance plus hit chance via blade training plus 10% plus in melee damage just from toolcraft, so yeah. That's definitely better. I mean, the 40% hit chance are nice, but, you know. Right, it reflects the damage increase immediately, in fact. 80 to 240 with this, versus 73 to 219 with this. Yeah, wow. It's actually a very nice increase. And it's not even enchanted yet. Wow. Awesome find. Okay. What's in here? Just for completeness. Nothing good. And we have a shortcut out of there. Awesome. So that's both of those quests dealt with. But there is still the mystery of that other letter in the Sea Vault. So, oh right, we have to go through here first. Forgot about that little interlude. Right. So we'll check out where this leads. Actually, I'm going to pause again. And here we are. Recording is going again. And? Really? Okay, well this is a bit disappointing. I guess that was just... That was just an alternate exit at the end of the... I mean, yeah, I guess if I had taken the path closer to the entrance of the Sea Vaults, I would have discovered the Ogres first, and this would have just been to speed up my exit from the Sea Vaults upon my return. Ah, well. Kind of did things out of order. But that there wasn't even an extra reward or something, I guess. Makes sense. Well, that was that. Right, we cannot continue up here yet. So, with that, we can either return to report our success to our quest givers, or we could go ahead to Goldcrag first. I mean, realistically, it wouldn't make sense to first travel all the way back to Zethron's Keep, and then travel back in this direction to Goldcrag. So I guess we're going to visit on our way back. I mean, what did we do? We did do a quest for Grenra. We did do a quest for Zethron. There is a chance that they'll give me new quests concerning Goldcrag area, so... You know, in the interest of potentially sparing me a trip back and making my trip to Goldcrag a bit more efficient, I'm actually going to return here first. I mean, it's going to be an extra unnecessary trip, and again, the pathfinding is kind of broken here. It's going to result in an additional, potentially unnecessary trek either way, but oh well. I killed that ogre, Jalnar. I'd like the bounty, please. Yes.
What? Really?
You tell the story.
Oh, yes, that Jalnar. I thank you. Honor satisfied. Will not take insults from dumb, lowly fool ogre. I should pay.
You are brought a pouch of coins and a dirty glaive. It's good workmanship, but they've been using it to chop meat in the kitchen.
It's a small reward for handwork, but is what we can pay. Thank you, Hand.
Okay, no more quests. How is he going to comment on Gorm? Some of our clan... What? Some titans are rowdy?
They were. Then you destroyed them.
Oh, so he does acknowledge that. Eventually.
I mourn their loss. They were distant cousins. I should stand by them. I should not let them ruin things, though. We worked and fought hard to be here. We could not let them ruin it. Right. Okay, nice. 2 level ups. Let's quickly deal with that. More strength or dex. Endurance-wise, we seem to be doing okay lately. Also, I am going to eventually put some points in here to increase my defenses. Well, let's... I guess let's put some more points into strength for the time being. As for these skills, I guess I'm going to max out this now. Wait, why is Toolcraft... Wait, what? Shouldn't there be like a +2 above this skill and here? Oh, maybe it's not on the
Not on the level up screen, just on the regular one. I'm still going to max this out and check if... Yeah, okay, so the skill ups are there. Good, good. It's all going correctly. Nathalie gets all intelligence all the time. And, right, one extra point to unlock Steel Wind finally. That should just be a straightforward upgrade to her Lightning Wind. And I guess we're going to go for Firestorm next. Which I guess we'll see if that inherently deals more damage than Ice Storm. In fact, can we see that? No, we don't see the damage at all. Only when it's actually selected as a skill. That's fine though. Right. Ice Storm. Wait, no. Lightning Wind. That's 58 to 164 versus. Oh, now it does. Oh, okay. I guess we do see the damage here. So it is more damage. Yes, significantly more. And it should be physical damage. Okay. I wonder if it's not affected by the vulnerability curse. Then that might be. If so, that's unfortunate, but can't be helped really. But yeah, Ice Storm deals less damage than Firestorm. The only difference, of course, being if enemies are vulnerable to one but not the other. Also, it costs a lot more fatigue, holy crap. But by the time we reach that, yeah, we already have 220, all of us. So yeah, I guess Vitality was kind of a problem in the very early game, but since then it's never really been one. So I trust it's going to stay mostly that way, hopefully. Alright, I guess this time it's actually favorable to enter here, since we do want to talk to Zethron. Also, yes, the Ogre, or the Titan quest is gone. Zethron speaks with me. I investigated the sea vaults. You tell Zethron what you found. The dragon listens intently. Interesting. There is potential there. But he raises a foreleg and shows you the metal brace. I have found that I need a dry, hot place to be comfortable. How are the sea vaults? Well, they are very, very, very wet and slimy. Ah, I had hoped the many tunnels there would have dry parts. Those caves are not suitable. I thank you for the information. He plucks a scarab from the trinkets that surround him. I think this will be fair payment for your time. I would actually appreciate something other than a scarab, unless it has passive upgrades. I could use more work. Zethron nods. I think I might use you. Return later. I'm still looking for another lair with potential. Okay. Well then. I mean, it wasn't a wasted trip. We did level up. Oh. And we do get dexterity and intelligence. Well, I guess... Well, let's quickly see. Let's quickly return to where we can actually equip it. I think I'm going to give that to Nathalie, since the extra intelligence is going to do more for her than the extra dex would do for any other character, I feel. Right. Give that to her. Give these to Selena, probably. This one maybe as well. This one for Botan. I think he's the only one using 200 weapons. It's the same base damage. This one gives... Oh, okay. Mind effect resistance and chance to evade attacks versus extra magical damage. So I think this is more useful. Magical damage is not going to do much for him, if anything. Right. Let's see here. Heal self is still useful, although I rarely use it, but I guess
could come in very handy eventually. Now the question is 3% magical damage or 1 point in intelligence. I guess. Let me see if that. Oh, I can actually select her as a character. Well, that's unfortunate. Hang on a second. You first. Melee damage protection versus melee damage. Well, I mean, I guess it would make sense. It would make more sense to give this to my warrior, but as I said, I'm not planning to use Khalida. So there we go. And oh, interestingly, her Titan Steel shortsword has better base attack, but I guess the fact that it has that this one has the plus 12% melee damage already makes it better. Yes, well, makes it almost as good. Okay, what I'm going to do is going to pick her. Oh, yes. That's fine. So, that deals 79 to 227 fire damage. 79 to 27. Versus... $79 to 27. Yes. Oops. 80 to 230. Okay. So I guess now we know for sure that 1 point in our main damage increasing attribute is better than 3% increase. It's more maybe something like 5% per attribute point, which would be pretty good. Anyway, that's good to know. So we can take this. I guess we can keep it around for her to equip as soon as she unlocks her final slot, which might be at level... what are we now? We are at level 20, actually. So maybe that's at 25? I'm not sure. Yeah, so we're going to hold on to that for now. We're going to pick our full party again, and we are off to Goldcrag. So, no new quests, but that's okay. The Great Dragons. Okay, so this quest is still here. We have a quest from Wallace. Right. Also, I think I said in an earlier episode that I wondered if we're supposed to go back to Levant in Avadon and talk to him again now that Redbeard has agreed to help him. But as you may have noticed, we cannot actually travel to Avadon for the time being, at least not via the world map. I'm pretty sure Redbeard's private portal is not going to bring us there, although I didn't try it. Almost tempted to, but I guess we're going to free Goldcrag first, if we can, and we'll see about an option to return to Avadon after that. So yes. Your hike here was hot and exhausting, but largely uneventful. You stuck to the free roads until you got close to the front. Then your map directed you through paths in the thickets. You should be close to a large camp of packed soldiers, a lonely outpost tasked to keep the ruins of Goldcrag out of the claws of the Warborn hordes. Not very successfully? Or I guess we'll learn some more about that right now. You enter the packed encampment. It's surprisingly small, but the defenses are decent. There are archers and turrets facing outwards, waiting for a Warborn assault. It doesn't look like this camp has actually received a serious attack in some time. There aren't a lot of soldiers here. Most of them must be out on patrol. The rest of them aren't happy to see you. They are regular packed army, which means that they regard hands with a combination of envy and mistrust. One of the guards at the gate greets you. Welcome.
Hand, we weren't expecting you, but our commander is Ellis. She's in the main hall. She points at the stone building to the east. Oh, it's nice that they actually did reflect that the first soldier I meet here is indeed a woman. Trainer Hervey? Sure. Trainer sounds good. It is hot and dry here, and the soldiers look for any excuse to stay still and out of the sun. There is one trainer here, though, who is constantly hassling them to stay in practice. When you get close, he releases the warrior he was tormenting. Welcome, Hand. I am Trainer Hervey. I wouldn't be arrogant enough to think I can teach you anything, but I'm willing to try. Okay, you're a trainer here? This is where I was sent. I'm not sure it was wise. I am best when helping novices. There are no novices here. Goldcrag makes a soldier experienced very fast. Then why are you here? Some commanders somewhere thought I'd be more useful here. Our army makes many decisions. Not all of them are wise. How do you stay useful? I fight. I can cast spells, make illusions, give help to the few young incompetents who end up here. I can also help you. There may be things I can teach you. Seen much action against the Warborn? It is constant. It is a constant quiet struggle. We maneuver. Our patrols fight their patrols. We wear each other down. None of us have enough strength to dislodge the other. I have learned more about the Warborn than I ever thought I would. I even developed a little respect for them. Who do you respect? Titans are strong and disciplined. Wretches are cunning and fearless. The Ogres are just chaotic, mad, unpredictable warriors, and thus extremely dangerous. I respect all of them, in their way. Who is weak in battle? The Ogres. They are dangerous. They cause us losses, but they always lose more. They don't have the cunning of the wretches or the discipline of the Titans. Okay, that matches my own experiences. And makes me even more sad that apparently I'll have to pick one of these factions to ally with. And it's definitely going to be between the Titans and the Wretches. I tend towards the Titans heavily, I must say. Since out of the three, they seem the most reasonable. At least those that are reasonable. Whereas Wretches, I mean, it's easy to you know, it's easy to disregard them as, you know, kind of lowly, dirty, I don't know, maybe smart in their own way, but generally not very intelligent. But I guess that's actually doing them injustice in a way, to a degree. Well, I'm also overthinking things heavily again, but I guess we'll decide when it actually comes to that point. So is there anything you can teach me? I don't think I can teach you anything new, but I believe I can help you more efficiently use the power you already have. If you are unhappy with your current powers, I can retrain you. Okay. So that might actually be good for Botan if I ever have to use him again. So he can retrain me. Right. I guess I don't really need that right now for my main party here. I think we're good. It's here. Scouts camp. There's the trainer, right? And this is the packed hall. My mouse is kind of acting up. Just a little bit though. Shouldn't be a problem. Right mouse, looking at you. Yeah. Trader Cardia. Cardia. There is a traveling merchant here, surrounded by wagons. She looks like she's from the Tawan Empire. It's rare to see a Tawanite this far south. The heat is making her miserable. Your approach makes her very nervous. If she truly is from the Farlands, being scared of a hand is the reasonable reaction. Hello, warrior. I am Trader Cardia. Can I assist you? Are you from the Tawan? I am. I will not hide it. That is where I was born. Now I have no home. I travel and trade. All that may be true, but she is still a Farlander. Yeah, whatever, game. Why are you allowed to be here? Why would I not be? Not all of the Pact hates us like you do. I don't. Game, please. I'm just a woman who sells things. Avadon sees me as an enemy, but I am not. I help this camp, and this camp needs help. Will you let me stay, Hand? Of course. If you give me lower prices, I'll forget about it. No, it's fine, you can stay. So let's just trade and just forget this little exchange ever happened. Don't have much to sell, but expensive. Maybe I should have pushed her a little bit. That's too late for that now. I guess curing brews do come in handy occasionally, and I make too little use of them. Certainly doesn't hurt to have more. And yes, prices are expensive, but kind of doubt that there's going to be another trainer who will actually give you much. Oh, extra strength. Yeah, those are in short enough supply that I feel that it's worth buying that for 400 something. Silkwoven cord. If it increased my damage in some way, I guess I would buy it, but the way it is, meh. Elixir of health. Well, I have a couple of them, and I guess I'm not going to buy that at expensive prices. It doesn't seem that necessary. Fast forward a couple of episodes where I'm running out of healing potions and cursing myself. Monitor Fadil. Okay, is that the commander? I thought, I don't know, maybe I thought the commander's name had already been mentioned and it was not Fadil, but I might be wrong. Also, I cannot use this anvil. Fair enough. There is a battlemaster sitting at the table handling all of the commander's paperwork, while she tinkers, okay, with her turrets. Oh, wait, what? So, what? The commander tinkers with her turrets. Okay, maybe I just misunderstood something. He occasionally mutters a few soft obscenities. Whenever he does, the commander smiles. He doesn't appreciate you interrupting his work. Hello, Hand. I'm Monitor Fadil. I'm very busy. These orders don't sign themselves. I fear you and respect Avadon and blah blah. What do you need? Huh, okay, straight into the point. I appreciate that. What do you do here? I'm the second in command. I fight when there's a battle, which there isn't. It's a stalemate. Been roasting in the heat for months. My job is to do the commander's scut work, so she can make turrets. We all have tough jobs here. Don't make them harder. When is it hot? What? Every day? In the Qua? Always. Every minute of every day. Tell me about the stalemate. We and the Warborn are dug in pretty good. We'd each need lots more soldiers to knock the enemy out. We aren't getting them, so we maneuver and spy and try to flank each other and sometimes have the usual pointless bloody skirmish. You come to free us from this hell, I'll thank you. Something wrong? You're from Avadon, all high and mighty, in charge, ready to give orders, and off with my head if I don't obey, right? Well, I'm in the regular army. I have orders from my lot to follow. I can't do otherwise. Well, I mean you no harm. Not that you'll believe me. No, Johans never mean harm. I doubt that's the case. I'm pretty sure some of them do. Maybe even many. Don't stop you from doing it, though. Please leave me be. Lots of this nonsense to clear away. Okay. Where's the... Oh, there's the... I didn't see the commander at all during all this text overlapping and stuff. I did want to ask him about the commander, rather. Fadil shrugs. Barely competent, but we're forced to tolerate her and her useless gadgets. A small wrench accidentally slips out of Alice's hand and flies across the room. Yeah, right, we did learn her name, Alice. Fadil barely dodges it. See? Can't even hold onto her tools. What kind of tinker mage is that? So I guess that's not really hostility between them, but more like playful banter. The commander of this force is not surrounded by the usual piles of orders and reports. This is a battle outpost. She is surrounded by a cluster of her turrets. She is working feverishly on them, trying to get them in shape to hold the Warborn at bay. But then she sees a Hand of Avadon has arrived. She sets aside her tools, grabs a towel, fails to get the oil spots off of her face, and rises to greet you. Welcome, Hand. I'm Commander Ellis.
I have the lousy task of trying to hold out here. I'm sure you're here to make some urgent requests, like all my other visitors. Other visitors? Please tell me more. What is requested of you? I have soldiers. This war is a tornado of chaos. Everyone thinks they have a better use for my soldiers than I do. I'm sure you have come to make a request of me. Heavens forbid that anyone ever come and offer actual help. What do you want here? Well, Redbeard requests that you help us assault the Warborn in the Farlands. That surprises her. Redbeard? Really? I'd heard he was dead. I have a full 6 lances under my command here, 600 soldiers, though most of them are off on raids or patrols now. I do have a powerful force here. Alas, I can't help you. I mean, 600 soldiers sounds like a lot, honestly. Sounds like enough to take out whatever Farlander camps might be nearby. Definitely, you know, it seems unlikely that anything 600 soldiers can't manage, we should be able to manage with just 3 people. Hands or otherwise. Anyway, you can't help us because I'm holding Goldcrag. My Imperator gave me a direct order. Imperator? I don't actually know. Isn't that usually anglicized as Emperor? Anyway. My Imperator gave me a direct order. Goldcrag is said to have real tactical and symbolic value. Whether or not I agree, as long as the enemy is here, we're not allowed to leave. Your what? You hands always forget how the Pact's humble armies work. Imperator is the highest rank. Oh, okay, so that's not the Emperor. Interestingly. The Imperators answer directly to Henros's council. Redbeard is terrifying. I'm more scared of the Imperators, though. Well, I guess it's understandable. Things have changed. Redbeard will allow me to buy the Warborn off. I guess? Wait, buy the Warborn off? He told me I was allowed to make a judgment and form an alliance with one of them. I'm not sure if this is what this refers to that. That gets her attention. The hall is quiet and still. All of her soldiers listen with rapt attention. Well, that is real help. The first we have gotten in some time. Not enough. You'll have to convince me to pull up stakes. When you hear my terms, you'll probably leave, like all the others did. How can I convince you to help me? Ellis smiles. Defeat the enemy. Reduce their numbers, and I'll need to keep less soldiers here. Think you can do that? Ask for the specifics. Prove yourself to me, and I'm yours. Fair enough. So, what do I need to do to win your aid? She gives us a good think. There are lots of Warborn, but they don't work well together. There's 3 tribes, Wretches, Ogres, Titans. They're all camped apart, though. If you can knock out, say, 2 of them, we can hold Goldcrag with a small force. There. Those are my terms. No negotiation. You won't shake me. Think you can do it? Learn about the situation and do your best. Right, so I guess the answer is wipe out the Ogres, ally with the Titans, and the Wretches will stay here. Well, we'll see if that's how it will work out, but it seems to be the obvious solution. Okay, learn more about the situation. How? I talked to Scout Kita. She's outside, sitting at one of the fires. She knows all there is to know about the enemy. Talk to her fast. I think she's anxious to get back to the field. Okay. Can you give me any assistance? This is met with bouts of laughter. Not kind laughter either. Nothing. Not an arrow. We barely have enough to hold the town. You're from Avadon. You're supposed to be rich. Look after yourself. Though, we have a trader and a trainer. They're both outside. You should talk to them. They might help. Well, I mean, yeah. They help somewhat. So, neutralize the tribes how? Kill their leaders. That's the best way to confuse the Warborn. Chop off the head, and they will fight each other. The Warborn are also a greedy bunch. Use your Avadon wealth, buy them off. It's how the Black Fortress has kept the Warborn weak and divided for centuries. Makes you wonder why, again, they aren't able to do anything of that kind with their 600 soldiers.
Well, I guess it's... Wait, another question? Yeah, tell me about this camp. Humble, isn't it? I have 600 soldiers, but we have a lot of ground to cover. I keep enough here to hold Goldcrag, no more. The rest try to flank the enemy, destroy supply convoys, that sort of thing. All of that is to hold Goldcrag, though. It's just a big stalemate. We haven't actually fought in battle yet. We just want to tie up the enemies here. That's what my Imperator wants. You haven't fought a battle? She chuckles. You wouldn't know it from looking at the disaster outside, huh? No, we've fought little skirmishes by the hundreds, reduced the town to a ruin. We haven't had a proper battle, though. Sometimes I wish we would. Just get it over with. Maybe you shouldn't wish for that, actually. Why is Goldcrag so important? She opens her mouth, closes it, thinks, opens her mouth again, and closes it again. Finally, she says, I don't know how my Imperator thinks. He gets orders from Henros's council, then he tells me what to do, and I do it. Me, I don't think it's important anymore. It's a ruin. I'm happy to go somewhere else if you make it possible. Oh, okay, I might just do that. We'll see. Also, I did want to finish the episode after having actually talked to her. Hence why it became a bit longer than usual. Hope that's not a problem. If it is, feel free to tell me in the comments. Also, as always, I hope you enjoyed. So if you did, please hit the like button. Again, also leave a comment. Subscribe, and I shall see you real soon. Bye bye.